Hi, welcome to my series of bow making tutorials. This one is going to be for our Christmas bow, which I've used some wild wasabi, 1 1/4 inch ribbon, 1/4 inch real red grosgrain, and our red and green buttons from our holiday mini catalog, and our mini jingle bells on the top. Hopefully you've already seen the how to make the actual bow itself video. You'll need to watch that first. Let me show you now how to do the red with the bow. The thing with all these bow tying tutorials is to make sure you've mastered, which I call the AIDS ribbon way to kind of fold this. If you can master the AIDS ribbon, then you're pretty good to go. So I'm going to pick which side I want the front. This is the front. I'm going to put one dot there, and I'm just going to stick the red right on top. I'm going to hold it just for a second so it'll dry. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my AIDS ribbon. And I need to make it the size that's kind of appropriate for this size bow, which looks like maybe about right there. So I'm just going to pull that back, a little bit more glue, hold that down. So you want to make sure though that this is a very fluid, this is fluid all the way around. There's no twists in it at all. That's what makes these look so nice. Okay, now I'm going to just do it again. I'm going to do that same twist, and it looks just like that. I'm going to pull that back, put a little glue there. Let that dry for a second. So now you've got a, kind of looks like a bow. But I'm going to keep rotating. So do you see how I did that? It's flat, I'm holding it, I'm not letting go of it, and twist it here. So I'm here to here. And I do work on that technique in the bow making section. So hopefully you can learn that a little bit more there. So just keep going with me. I'm going to do one more here to finish out that flower here. Pull it back, a little glue there. I don't know if you can see, I've got this little rubber mat over here, and it's a hot glue mat. It's super cool. The hot glue just peels right off of it. Alright, so now you see I've got space for one more. Perfect. And there we have it. So it should work out that you get 5 loops if you do it correctly. And there you go. There is your. And now I'm just going to take these most awesome, fabulous scissors that we have, and I'm just going to snip that off. And now I've got this really pretty red bow. Now, it looks kind of messy in the middle, so why don't we cover it up? Well, let's do that. I'm just going to put this little green button right on the top. Isn't that perfect? Oh, I love it when things work out perfectly. Put a little glue here. Set that right on top. Doesn't matter which way the holes are facing, because I'm just going to put a red button right on top of it. I'll do that now. So the red one is from our actual Bold Bright button collection from the main catalog, and the green one is from the Holly Berry Bouquet Suite in our mini catalog. So there's that, and now we have 3 little jingle bells to stick right on top. So I'm just going to add 1, 2, 3. Really didn't even need to do that. Just going to lay that right there. See that there? And they really fit on there perfectly. 1, 2, 3. And of course the hot glue is everywhere, but as soon as it all dries, you can just pull off all the strings. And I'm just gonna have to say, I think that is adorable. Now, luckily, I have not heat sealed these ends, so I'm going to do that real quick. Just take a lighter and I just trace it right in like that. And another lighter, trace it in like that. And you don't have to cut your tails like the V, but I think that is just pretty fabulous. Now, I have some extra ribbon here, so I'm going to line my clip. So I've got it on the flat part. I'm going to put a dot there, dot there. I'm going to wrap this around. This is just enough just to cover the metal looking part. Of course, there's glue everywhere. Okay, and of course all these materials can be purchased through me. I can also make you a take-home kit, and I can mail that anywhere in the US, of course. So I'm going to add a little bit there and add a little bit here. I'm just going to turn it over to make sure I've got it right in the middle. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Don't let it close, or else it'll stick together. Whoops. And I'm just going to snip that off. And that other just comes right off. Alright, so there's my line. Doesn't have to be great, because all we're going to do now is just glue it right there. So you want to put your glue on the top and stick it right on there. Make sure that there's some part of the bow touching all the way so that it'll get a good grip. And that is our Christmas bow. Stay tuned for the birthday bow, unless you've already watched that one. Love it when I'm proud of things. Doesn't your little girl look cute in that? Anyway, that's the Christmas bow. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.